Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Odur Jagero, and this is Dialogues with Jagero. We are doing our, goofy with DWJ, where we ask questions. We just goof around. This is not serious. like that one we had with you.
It's been months. It's been 9 months now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are questions asked by men all over the internet, on Reddit, Facebook, everywhere, and they just want to know. But we are two men here and one lady. Do you want to be called a woman or a lady?
Either. I don't have a preference.
Or a girl.
Or a girl. Yeah. Lubanga, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Are you dating, by the way?
I don't know.
Hey, man. Can you imagine a man is saying this?
Ama, you're one of those people who are at the kababa.
No.
Hi, kababa.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know.
What does that mean? Can you explain? Do you have are you having a woman that you're sleeping with once in a while?
No, I'm not sleeping with anyone at the moment.
Yeah, the last time nilikuona na msichana mwenye ako na nyashi bana. What happened? Just let her go, man. You know, you have been losing a lot.
The girl. Eat nuts.
Tell him to pick a card already.
Okay, you pick a card and ask her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why in the blazing facts can you not choose a place to eat?
I'm a Libra. Let's start there. I'm a Libra, so I'm always indecisive. I'd usually prefer someone else to make a lot of decisions for me.
Is it like a Libra thing or it's a women's thing?
It's a women's thing, but I think for me, the fact that I'm a Libra, I really struggle with such decisions. Like, I'd prefer for someone else to decide, then I'll avail myself.
I wonder why it's so difficult to choose a place to eat. So I don't know, but I think she's not telling us a lot of truth there.
Leave alone.
But hey, I also think that for me, there's also been a part of me that feels like now that men are making it look like women are coming to chop their money, I would assume that if Jagero said, hey, let's hang out at cafe, you probably know how much it would cost to like have a meal. Mm-hmm. If I said I want to meet at cafe, that would be me making that decision. Then you'd go crying foul.
Lubanga, do you think women are just chopping man's money?
Yeah, no, some. But even before you go there, you see, it's not even about like them not knowing, like not making up their mind about where to go and eat. Sometimes it's also like what to eat. I've been like on a date with a lady, and after we were handed the menu, I ordered.
Straight up?
Yeah, straight up. So then the waiter, she was the waitress. She stood there impatiently, waiting for my woman to make up her mind on what she's going to eat.
Even my wife can't.
So she's flipping pages, she's
flips.
And you can see the lady being so impatient and she's irritated, but she's just trying to maintain that professional face.
But also getting into a culinary conversation with the waiter. Why do women do that? I mean,
what I'll usually do is ask them to give me time to decide what I want. Because when somebody stands right by me and they're looking at me like, hey, can you already make the decision? It makes me really anxious. So I'll usually like order my drink, then ask them to give me time to look through the menu.
Okay, fair enough.
It's time to pick a card.
Who's picking the card?
You.
From this pile?
You can pick any.
What is the most random thing you've ever put in your vagina? No wonder you were making faces.
No, I told you to pick any.
Yes.
We should shuffle the next.
Yeah, what's the random thing you've ever shoved? Actually, the right one is shoved.
No, just
into your vagina.
It's just the fingers. To be honest, it's the fingers. Like there isn't any other random thing.
None of those other toys.
No, I haven't. You
remember during that? Was it the COVID times? Or there was this lady on TikTok. She was asking people to do tap and send money if you want to see her, like, use
A mwiko.
Amuiko, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, women really
You never
use
used
such
a dildo?
strange
No.
things.
Do you people ever watch Extendela's shows during COVID?
No, I didn't.
No, I never watched them.
You
I
people
don't know.
never watched the show?
No.
It was quite interesting during COVID.
I
Yeah.
always thought he's just a degenerate, so I never really bothered with whatever he was
But what
doing.
other things do women shove down their V's?
Vegetables.
Why?
Yeah, the vegetables,
I don't know.
the
Vegetables.
cucumbers and
Like, hey,
And
you know what happens
eggplants.
if I went to a store right now and I bought like my vegetables? Like the minute you show up with a cucumber, they give you that weird look. Or rather, if I just went and just bought only cucumbers, they look at me like, damn.
Really? But do women really masturbate using
yeah.
shoshobas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be painful.
No.
They use lube.
Lube.
Does it really function like a dick?
It doesn't. You know, the dick is alive.
It's flaccid. You know, this is not
The
flaccid.
dick is alive.
but
It's
that's
warm.
the point of now people using dildos, because dildos can be flaccid.
Mm.
Yes. And they're very creative in the way they make them nowadays. I have a cousin who sells them, so I know.
Dildos.
Yes. Yes.
And do they wanna valisha condom? Because I would think that ukivalisha
Why?
shushoba condom, then it will the
Safe
rough
sex.
edges, you know.
No, but
Safe
now
sex.
with I don't know, but with
Yes. Yeah, safe sex. Even with the toys, you have to be careful.
no, but I mean, why would you be careful unless you're sharing? If
No.
you're using it, it's yours. Why?
See,
Why
there's
would you?
a story I read about a woman who was taken for some surgery because the cucumber, I don't know, it broke inside there, so
Jeez.
it had to be removed by.
That is why it is
medic.
important to have a
So if
condom.
it
on
had
the-
a
on the
condom, it would not
shoshoba.
have broken inside there. Yeah,
It's important.
But how would it get broken? What was she doing?
maybe she was too violent with it.
You know, this thing can take you to high heavens. So you're like, this fucking thing is not making me, it's not doing the work. Maybe it was a small one. You know, shoshobas are made differently. There is one from Molo Farm.
What I know is maybe now the jams would be a problem.
Yeah.
But with like now like adult toys, why would you use condoms?
Maybe jams.
You just need to be hygienic. No, you need to be hygienic.
So you wash them.
But you see,
They're
even
supposed to
Nairobi,
be clean.
even
They're made of
Nairobi, even
silicone.
Nairobi water is not very clean.
You know, there's a
But
time I
hey,
joked.
don't men take showers and they use Nairobi water?
Yeah, but the shower men don't have things going into the urethra like that. Urethra is well protected. My
But
friend.
women are collecting a lot of
Jams.
a lot of infections from men. to be
From
honest.
men?
Yes.
There are men who don't bathe.
Because
They,
for
they,
men-
they pick and
men-
tidy
men-
unclean women.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
unclean
Because men
men.
have usually when they get infections, they're asymptomatic mostly.
Asymptomatic.
Yes. So women easily pick, because I read about the urethras. Women have a shorter urethra, men have. So we are highly likely to pick from men.
True, I agree. Let me shuffle.
Yes, shuffle the cards.
I have. Hey, this is long one. What's better, a guy asking you your cell number, or a guy giving his number and saying, "I had a good time with you and would like to message, call, see you again. Here is my number. Text me if you like."
If you like.
I would prefer to give my number. If I have interest, I would give my number, and I would expect the person to call me, but I wouldn't really focus much on it. If I'm not interested, I would take your number and I'd never reach out.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, so if you're not interested, you don't take their number.
Yes,
I mean,
I-
you don't give them your number. You
Yeah.
take their number, but
Yes.
you never call.
Yeah.
Okay.
so then the conversation just dies.
Zima hiyo kitu.
That's beautiful. You know, Olomanga, do you give your number to women if you like them? What do you do?
I'd prefer to give them my number so that they can call me if they like. That way, if they never call, I know they are never really interested.
Why?
Yeah.
Women find it
Like
difficult
right
to
now,
go too
no,
much
like
out of
no,
them,
no,
right?
like right now,
I would.
I don't actively take a woman's number unless we are vibing on some other level. I don't take your number if you're not vibing. I'll just give you my number. So where if you feel like, this guy it's interesting, maybe let me try, and then you will reach out. So if you reach out, then boom. But
Yeah, I think the assured way is to actually take that number. If you really want to reach that woman, take that number.
And flash her.
Ye-
You know, there are guys who decide that they're taking your number, but they're flashing just to be sure.
Just
Yeah.
there.
To be
yeah,
sure
because
that's your number.
you could be giving him your ex's number.
No, my mom gave her number to her sister used to work at Ombo Funeral, like Ombo Hospital in Migori. So she happened to have the morgue's number. So she happened to give someone.
So your mom.
Yeah, my mom told me she gave someone number a morgue.
Oh my God, that is serious.
Women can be heartless
And
if they don't like you.
Maybe now I
Yeah.
need to get.
If a woman doesn't like you,
A woman that doesn't like you is just. But also, I also wonder whether women just like you for now or they can melt later. Do you like see a man and you like, motherfucker, I don't like you, and then later on he starts treating you well, buys you flowers, says the right things, and then you begin to melt and say, I think he's a good man after all.
To be honest, for me it is energy. If I feel like I don't feel good around you, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, have you seen those guys who like say, I did this for this person, I did this, no matter what you do, if I just don't feel you, I don't feel you. No matter what you do. But now knowing what I know now, I would watch out for your actions as well.
actions.
Yeah. Like the Jagero is saying, like you start having conversations with this person, the way they treat you. I tend to gravitate towards that more now. But still, if I don't feel you, I don't feel you. The moment I meet you,
later.
the moment I meet you, I'm able to, like, you see, they say women even see through prospects. Like women are like
No, they
that.
used to. Nowadays, you guys want a maid man.
A maid man.
Yeah,
You
nowadays
don't
you
want
want
to be dated
you don't
with
want to go. They
No,
call it.
you don't want.
But,
They say they
but
don't
let
want
me-
to struggle.
But
They
let me
don't want-
ask you. Let me say this: men have to work for. Like, men have to work for the attention. You have to work for it. You see, the minute you're already walking up to a woman, like it already means she ticks your, like your expectations or.
Yeah. She
But
checks
you
a
see,
few boxes.
you as a man, you have to work for it. You have to come and like try to prove yourself.
No, but then this, I was wondering, even, it's just like, I'm surprised that the question is there. I was thinking yesterday that what goes in the minds of women, like a guy can approach you, you turn him down, but then he becomes so persistent, and at some point, you yield and decide to go out with him or even become his girlfriend. Like, what was going through your mind initially that suddenly has changed?
I think also there's a thing where people are playing a lot of mind games, and part of us being women who are always told don't give in on the first, at the person's first advances. Like, you have to wait for the second time, the third time.
You're told.
Then if they had to get thing, you don't remember they had to get thing.
Okay, I remember.
You're supposed to play hard to get. Now the problem is if you find a man who isn't ready to play the game. Like a woman may
Because
actually,
they have been told that listen to her.
But no, that's,
or the men are supposed to chase. So
but you know,
the longer they chase.
Now we have been told the opposite. Now we have not been told to chase. Now we are told that respect her initial reaction
Yes.
to your advances.
Yes.
Kisema wachana na mimi bana.
you know, also like they had to get thingy. Right now could work against you because it worked during our mother's era, but now, like, there's so much things going on that if you try to play hard to get, there's always another chick.
But
Social media
What does,
everywhere.
what
You
does
just
hard to get mean? Does it mean no? Because I
It-
don't think
no,
hard to
it
get necessarily
it could
means
mean
no.
it could mean you're
But
trying
how
to
do
make
you, how
this
do you say
guy.
you are not interested?
Like now, Jagero, for instance,
Yeah.
if somebody asks you out on a date and you say, I'm not available today, maybe they're available today, but they just want you to ask again. Like, I haven't said no to you. I've just said I'm not available today. So maybe you'll ask
So
me,
when are you going to be available?
on Tuesday? No, you create the suspense. It's the suspense. Because also the thing is, women also found that when men get what they want easy, they don't make effort to keep it.
That's also true. I will have to agree with her on that.
It's very difficult.
Like
for
think
you.
about when you approach a woman and there's uncertainty around it. Now I want you to think about the way you think, the way you feel, the anxiety. What if you just said, hi, could I please have your number? Yeah, sure, here goes my number. Isn't that so easy?
Or you're the one maybe on his
But
DMs.
maybe create a conversation. Why do you want my number? Do you want us to go for a, why do you want my number?
No, so usually if she asks that, it means now it's my turn to start marinating her. You know, like I find your eyes, you know, the gorgeous. I like the way you smile. I like the energy, the aura and all that. So I think if a woman asks you, why do you want my number? Or why do you want to go out with me? It's usually an opportunity for the guy to sell. You know, it's an opportunity for the guy to sell and try to show her, or it's like try to like marinate her, make her feel special as to why this guy wants to go out with her.
Now I want you to think about it like this. What is the reason that as a child you found chapati very... No, chapati was a thing. It's not like now.
Because
Chapati
they were rare.
Because it was rare, right?
Yes.
Now, do you realize that when you are too available, that when you're too available for someone, they don't value? So it's the same thing where women are playing hard to get. Not that they don't want to be there. They're just playing hard to get. Like, hey, I'm not on your face all the time.
But it could also, like, about like the current era, it could be because they are also having they're getting a lot of attention from other guys. So she's not really in a hurry to like go out with you or maybe yield into your demands or your chasings, because they're like 20 other guys in her DMs. In her neighborhood, they're like guys who are always waiting for her to come out of the house so that they can come and say hi. So like for you, who is probably even maybe miles away and you're trying to get her attention, it becomes difficult because you have so many options. That's why I was saying it works for and still against you, even for us guys. Like you may want to play hard to get, but I also have other options. Or I may really try to get your attention, but you have other options. So yeah.
Take the chances.
Yes,
Take
and then
the
pick a card. Who is picking the card?
I think it's me.
And you don't arrange them in
Why
any
do I
way.
have one card?
I also have one.
I also have one. This is my
Well,
second.
I was the one who started the game.
No.
Okay, I'll just read, and then next it's you.
Yes. Oh, you are the one supposed to. Okay.
So how the hell do you fart without making a sound?
Do women fart without making a sound?
Yes.
How?
But you know what? It's not a wise thing to do. I think that when you don't make a sound, it really stings.
Huh?
Yeah, when you don't make a sound, like when you like really, like do it like in such a way that, because you actually do concentrate on it a lot.
I thought
so
women-
when you leave no sound, it stings.
I thought women are just conscious about like farting in front of people, so they like fart privately.
Yeah, you do it privately. Of
So
course.
they will rarely fart.
You see men farting anyhow, man.
But I think if
And they don't, yeah.
So you think men fart louder?
Yes, they do.
Because I did a small experiment. There's this time I like shaved my ass. It was as smooth as a baby's skin. Then I noticed one thing. Jagero,
my
listen, Jagero. I noticed
Yeah.
that with a smooth ass,
Yeah.
you cannot fart silently. You can't fart silently. However much you try,
I'm dead.
you want to try that, you want to experience.
No way.
I swear, with a smooth ass, like go and shave your ass, and then try to fart. Ile ya silent and you don't want anybody to listen. You try ile ya, it will not.
First of all, why is he shaving his ass?
No, it will betray you. It will betray you. Like you'll try to do those. It is just. It is then, but if you have hair, like little amount of hair down there, there's a way the fart will come as a silencer. Yeah. Yeah, so the hair actually they act as a
Pull up on
muffler.
the car.
So then my theory was because I naturally assume that most women actually they don't have like lots of hair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just my opinion. I don't know if it's true.
They shave them.
Yeah, so that's why we rarely hear women fart because they like to go and fart far away from us. Because if they tried to fart in our presence, it will be as loud because they are smoother down there.
But in relationships, like for me, I know I am so comfortable in a relationship when I can just fart and not think that what is this person thinking about? What is like when I know I can comfortably do it.
You
We're
even
not
make-
going to pull silent ones anymore.
You even make fun about it, like you make
Yes.
jokes.
Yes.
Pick a card. Stop shaving your ass. Why were you shaving your ass, bro?
I was told the less hair you have on your body, the higher you
What
actually
is the
clean.
question? Let's listen to the question.
Yeah, it's us who ask those questions.
How can girls masturbate with your long fingernails without getting hurt? Seriously, what kind of sorcery is that?
True.
Without getting hurt.
You.
These are my natural nails, by the way. So, hey, listen, I I don't know.
Ngoja, ati how can you masturbate with your...
Ebu, read
How
for him
can you
again.
girls
Yeah.
masturbate with your long fingernails without getting hurt? Seriously,
Oh.
what kind of sorcery is that?
Yeah.
That's a valid question.
It's a valid, we wonder those
But you
questions.
see now, it's not even masturbating. It's just even wiping the
Even
ass.
wiping your asses. Like I see you with the long fingers and I'm already thinking, does she really
Me
wipe
too,
her
that's what I
ass?
think about, and that's why I don't have those stiletto nails. But I've asked
Talons,
women who do,
like talons.
I've asked women who actually do have those nails, and they literally can do everything. They just know how to
Everything,
do
and even texting is
strategy.
a
It's a
struggle.
struggle. Like
but
they have
don't they text you? Don't they text
They
you
do,
back?
but you see it's a struggle.
No, it's not. They're not struggling. You are thinking that they're struggling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did they tell you how they wipe their asses?
Yes.
How?
They hold the tissues to the tip of you. But
Hold
you,
the
you,
tissue.
you would now probably use.
There's a
more
tissue down there. Ebu, let her explain.
Women like to complicate their life.
There's tissue down there. Let's see how it works. How does it work? So.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
So you,
Ah,
like this.
see now it makes.
Like this.
So the fingers
So you
don't
see-
get to scoop some of the...
No, this is it.
Okay.
So why would you need? So you see, you probably use like this for you, right?
Yes.
But now for them, you've got to use more tissue. You've got to use more tissue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense, my friend. I'm the one to pick, yeah?
It still doesn't make sense.
It does. For me, it does. For me, it answered a lot of questions about the wiping of the ass. But
You
masturbation,
think
how? A lot.
No, but I'm just generally thinking the nails would probably be buffed so they are soft on the edges. And maybe you're more conscious now because you have long nails. I don't know. I don't keep very long nails, but I've seen very long nails. Yeah.
Or maybe they are, but I also think the way the women masturbate is not by like inserting those fingers in there. See, they just rub the clit.
How do you masturbate?
I think that's how they do it.
Rubbing the clit.
So they don't really like have to insert the whole finger
I
in
don't
there.
think everybody does it, but I'm just thinking if you had really long nails, why would you put your fingers inside there?
Yeah.
Because they're really long. Would you
Yes.
hurt yourself?
I think they just rub there.
This was our question, man. Maybe you should just answer it.
Okay, ask.
Do guys really care that much about boob and butt size?
I'm a boobs person, so yeah. I'm not really an ass person, but I'm a boobs person.
What do you do with the boobs?
I've always said that boobs gives women form. Imagine a woman without breasts.
No,
Have you ever imagined a woman without breasts?
They all have
No,
breasts.
they don't.
But when we talk about boob here, we are talking about the size.
Yeah, the size.
Cindy, you like the size?
Well, the size
What
is
is your
vary.
preference? Like, do you like them just there, like that they just make you look like a woman? Or
Yeah.
Like big boobs?
I just like them there. They make you look like a woman. And then there are those who just
What if
like.
they're like really, really big?
I have no problem with that.
Big, for
So
me,
what is your preference, the small ones or the big ones?
My preference are like that I can see your boobs.
for me,
You see-
No, but if you
for me,
had those
see-
ones,
you see-
for me, tending towards the big, but not like really, really
like really, really big. Manze, you guys don't know the joy of sleeping next to a woman who has big boobs and you can rest your head on her boobs.
So then
The way they're
saying that
squishy.
they just need to be there, it means that they would still be small.
No, they don't. You see, if they're small, it means I can hardly see them.
I used to have really big boobs.
What happened?
I got a surgery.
Why?
They were hurting my shoulder.
Why?
They were hurting your shoulder.
Yeah. You see
What-
what happens when you have boobs,
Mm.
the bras pull up your boobs and the weight goes to your shoulders and your back. So what used to happen, I used to experience like lots of pain on my shoulder and my back. So it happened for so long. But you see, in my relationships, like my partners always thought my boobs looked really good.
They looked really good.
No,
I didn't see
they
them,
were
but I
really,
can.
no, they were really,
I never
really,
got the
really
chance
big.
to see them, but I can say they really
No,
look
they
good.
were really, really big. And so one day I decided, went got a surgery and I'm good. Well, I'm not flat chested.
Of course, I
But
can
I
see.
prefer my boobs now because I'm not limited to like even my activities.
Is there a scar?
The scars are really fine, to be honest. They're really
They're
fine.
small.
They're really fine lines.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still think you will have just like had a more supportive boyfriend who would have encouraged
No, it
you.
was hurting her
It's
shoulders.
the pain. It's not even about my partners.
But
none of
did
my-
you research? Did you research and find out that actually, if you have big boobs, you hurt your
Yes,
shoulders?
it's called, actually, there's a name for the condition. It's called gigantomastia.
Mm.
Yes. you
Kwani, how
should-
big were they?
No, they don't have to be extremely big.
I think you actually need to talk to McKenna. You know McKenna?
No.
McKenna Muga, yeah, she's like, I think she's the first person who actually got breast reduction now, and now she's running a foundation that helps women to get the surgeries because they're really costly. It's really expensive to get the
Any-
surgery.
Do you
Most-
have a number?
Yes, I do.
I should speak to her.
You should.
Do you think she will come to the podcast?
Yes, she's running a whole foundation. Women are really getting these surgeries because, like, the amount of pain we experience, men will never understand. But the thing I've always told people, because I had 9 kilos reduced. So
9 kilos,
Yes.
bro.
9
Yes.
kilos.
So if I gave you 9 kilos, like if I gave you a bag that you have to carry 9 kilos the whole day, it would be really hard for you. So now for us, we carry it here. So I
But
got-
why do you think nature gave boobs that cannot be supported
it
easily
just
like that?
happens genetically also. Sometimes it's genetic.
So you come from a long line of women with large
Not-
breasts.
Not relatively, but I had the biggest boobs ever.
Ah.
Yeah.
But how about the men that were having a good time with you?
Men used to ogle at me. Like, I'm so happy that I don't even get attention from men like that anymore. Like, I'd be randomly walking in town and then men would make really condescending, or they were condescending.
Condescending?
Yes. Like, imagine if you were just walking in town and someone was like, Madam, hiyo tu zoyote. Do you know how offensive that sounds? Like, I'm a cow to you. Like,
Do you think they want to offend you, or they just like?
that is not their intention, but I already want you to think about the fact that these things hurt you, and then somebody else says something that you know, like, highlights the feelings that you already have. So what they do is trigger you. Maybe their intentions aren't bad, but the fact that you'd even tell someone you're in a relationship that, hey, my boobs hurt me, then they're like, but you look good. So to them, they think about aesthetics and not the way you actually feel. So women are beginning to get the surgery.
Yeah, like-
And Jagero, I think annually, because as at last year, there was over 50 people who had the surgeries just in Nairobi. Yeah.
But they should.
I
Not
mean,
take,
aesthetically,
they should
you-
not take. They should not take all the 9
No,
kilos.
Jagero people had
Wachukue
but I have
kidogo.
some. I have boobies. So you imagine 9 kilos were reduced. So how was I looking like? You
I
look unbalanced. Like, I'm
Unbalanced.
lucky.
Do you have a picture of
No,
you?
Yes.
but how are you looking unbalanced? And I've
I'm
seen
lucky.
you. I
I'm
see
lucky
you.
that I actually have hips.
Hips,
You can
yeah.
imagine people who don't have hips and then they just have big boobs. So they just look unbalanced.
Yeah, our friends from the mountain.
Dolly Parton.
Usiguze milima.
Usiguze milima.
Pick.
It's my turn.
Pick, brother. Tusiguze milima. I hope that you're enjoying Dialogues with Jagero. Now, I have interrupted this program to tell you something amazing that I have been doing for the last 1 year. I've been writing another book. But before I tell you about this, I want to tell you something. 92% of podcasts that have been started die in their first 3 to 6 months. That is not a good thing. Just after writing 18 Hustles for Africans, which has sold thousands of copies, I have written another book called The Playbook. The Playbook is about YouTube and podcasting and how to go big the way I have done in the last 1 month. And in this book, I have done everything to make it easier for you, discovering the secrets of crafting captivating narratives that hook viewers and leave them wanting more. I have put that in the book. How about creating compelling videos? From scripting and storyboarding to shooting and editing, this book provides a comprehensive framework. But again, everybody wants to make money. That's why I've talked about monetizing your content or your channel. In this book, you'll explore multiple revenue streams, from ad revenue to brand partnership and selling your own products to turning your passion into a huge profit. Now, this book has got proven strategies, and I am the king of social media. I go viral. So how about leveraging social media? Learn how to effectively promote your YouTube channel or podcast across various platforms, reaching a wider audience and driving traffic to your videos. This book also has in-depth insights, and I cannot fail to talk to you about this. What people do not know is the algorithm that runs behind every podcast and YouTube. Now, this guide decodes the complexities of the YouTube algorithm, revealing how it influences video ranking, recommendation, and overall audience engagement. If you want to know how to get this book, or rather this ebook, I have left everything in the description below. So, how much is the book? The book is 1,500 only. And now, back to programming.
What can we do when you're on your period? Like, I'd love to help, but is chocolate and ibuprofen the best way?
And ibuprofen.
I guess that it would depend on the kind of partner that you have. Like, there are people who prefer chocolate. There's somebody who prefers a body rub. There's people who actually prefer to like get intimate when they're having their menses. I saw somebody talk. Was it Riggs? I don't know. Somebody had a conversation around it.
You don't?
No, I don't.
You've never?
I have. I don't.
How was the experience?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I think for me, I would say that it helped with the pain.
It helped with the pain?
Yeah.
Okay.
It helped with the pain because, again, you know the hormones that you release, like dopamine and stuff. So it makes you feel better, yeah? Yeah, but I
Me thinks women are at their most wetness during that period, so yeah. So
Is that a thing?
I've tried, yeah. I've tried like twice, I think, having sex with a woman on her periods. She's in her most wetness. Like, unaingia tu, like, there's not really, you don't really have, like, there's no time for the
Jagero is disgusted. Look at his face.
Of course it's
Would you
disgusting,
do
but
it?
then
Would
it's
you
not
do
like
it?
you're
No.
looking at
Have
it.
you done it before?
No.
You wouldn't. Why wouldn't you?
No, I think that.
But you exchange
Sometimes-
body fluids with this person. What's the difference?
So we can't wait for.
No, you probably need to be more. You need to probably be more. You'd have to take extra care. Like, you'd have to take extra care. Like, you'd have to.
Jagero,
I think
you need to be more daring.
I think nature.
bedroom.
I think nature is just telling you take a fucking day off.
But
bro.
sometimes nature is.
Nature is just
But what
saying,
if you want to?
Me, I don't.
Because I'm
Let's
thinking,
take-
because
let's take some days off, bro.
people say it's nasty. But the question is, like, don't you like exchange other bodily fluids with this person?
Like kissing and swallowing each other's
Yeah,
saliva is
it-
nasty.
Yeah, it is.
It's nasty.
Because the thing is, you're doing it. If it was with my partner, it would make sense. If it was with a random person, definitely
yeah.
not.
Yes.
You're the one picking.
Who's speaking?
You.
Oh.
Jagero doesn't like that conversation.
Yeah, he doesn't. Do you play sometimes with your teeth?
With
Yeah.
No, I don't.
you play with your teeth.
I still
Yeah.
have trauma with my boobs. You know, when I got my surgery, I used to think I'd automatically feel good. Let me tell you, the first 2 to 3 months, I actually felt like I shouldn't have done the surgery. Because mostly it was the scars. The scars didn't seem to go away. So I'm still recovering. I'm still now developing a
So
relationship.
you'd
with
feel
my
like at the
body.
moment you'll feel like uncomfortable trying to undress in front of your guy.
I did. I not really my guy per se. The problem was now my scars, because I realized that even when you get a reduction, you have to grieve your old body. So I still have a traumatic kind of relationship with my boobs. So no.
I picked one that we already picked. What is better? Guy asking for your cell number. So I'll pick another one. Kuchini. Oof.
What is it?
Why are you all girls so pretty and petty at the same time?
Yes, why?
Yeah, why?
Because I realized, you see, when people say women are petty and women are clingy, I realize it's more like a way that we try to get attention. Because you see, you'd realize that a woman has been pulling a very awkward face the whole day. But she's not doing it because they just want attention. I think women love attention, and sometimes we don't get it, so we decide to become petty.
So the pettiness is to invite attention.
Yes. And so, I mean, most of the times I feel like if a woman is being petty, as a man, instead of defending yourself, can't you just give more affection?
Men are
and
so
stuff?
straightforward, so they'll be like,
But women
why can't you
aren't.
just ask me for attention?
Different. That's why you're a man and you're
How do you
women.
ask for attention, bro? It's very difficult.
I
would
want
imagine.
No,
attention.
that is what will be going. No, that's what will be
Very
going through a
difficult.
man's mind.
It's very difficult.
No, that's what will be going through a man's mind. Like, why all these?
But also, when you're
pettiness?
asking a woman to give
moodiness.
to ask
But
straightforward.
Jagero, let me ask you a question. Did you ever realize, like in the law community, even when people had conflicts, what were they told was the solution? What was the solution? Like when they were having
Like
conflicts,
marital
yes,
conflicts.
what was the solution?
Sex.
Yes, attention.
Go spend more time
Sex
with
is
your
attention.
woman. Yes, it means
It
you're paying
is
attention to her.
attention.
Yes.
They used to whisper and say, "How is the bedroom life?"
They take a kitanda.
They go finish it in the bedroom.
Yeah.
They say that a lot.
I don't know. There's that Nigerian author who says if the bed,
is shaking?
if the bed is shaking, then the union is
Yeah.
okay.
The
So
bed is
long as
shaking.
the bed is shaking.
Yeah, I think it was Chinua
I
Achebe.
don't think so.
No,
I think it was
Jagger,
Chinua
I don't
Achebe.
think so
Look
most
at
of
it
the
like
time.
this. Look at it like this.
There are people who would be fighting and fucking and fucking in the
But you
night.
see, what usually happens,
So they're
Jagero,
making up.
is people make up. We have this thing where we think that we will fight, but we'll still.
Yeah. Sex really holds relationships together.
Because even if you were angry, to be honest, after you've been given some, like, where would you be pulling for?
Yeah.
The only thing I think is that if you're doing it, you need to also get a solution for your other problems. Yeah. Yeah.
So how does it feel to hug another woman? Do your breasts squish against each other's? Do you align the hug so that you get your hugger's breasts between your own? What is it like?
Nothing. It's normal. Just hug.
I had
You see,
a
I'm a woman, so if it's boobies, there's nothing. There's no. But I don't like hugs. Personally, I'm not very. I don't like hugs unless we are really close. I don't like hugs.
the way I said I don't like handshakes. Anyway, I saw another woman just last week post that she likes to hug women in a slightly
in an angle.
Yeah, in an angle so that the boobs fit like a puzzle. And I thought this is interesting.
Yeah?
It's interesting. Yeah, the boobs like they fit
So
like
the
a puzzle.
question is valid.
It's valid because there's a woman who said she actually likes to hug women at a
At an
certain
angle.
angle, yeah, so that the boobs zinasalimiana vizuri.
Maybe now the problem is I think sometimes I'm an avoidant hugger because I side hug people a lot. If I don't feel close,
Or
I
is it
side hug you.
because of your experience with like the boobs?
No, I just don't like hugs. Like I feel like if I'm not close, why are we hugging?
Are you the one picking on me?
You are the one who's speaking.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. You should read this one. You should read that one, and the picture is also very
If you
good.
post sexy pictures on social media, like bikini, cleavage, etc., how do you feel knowing that some guys, including people you know, might use them for solo time? Are you aware this could happen and post anyway because you don't care or even like the idea?
Umesikiza maswali?
Yeah, like why post thirst traps?
I
Knowingly post thirst traps.
I don't post thirst traps. I don't post thirst traps. I don't at all.
Do they have to be thirst traps?
They are thirst
They
traps
are.
because why are you posting? Like why are you showing us TDs? Why are you showing us nyash?
Nyash,
You
the
want
inner
attention,
thighs.
Jagero. So the thing
But I don't. I think the question is asking
yeah.
that do you fear that
Yeah.
men use them to masturbate, right?
Yes.
And I think that
And
women,
even knowing
when
that, would you still put it out there?
yes,
But I think a woman knowing that a guy will want to rub one for using her pictures, she will actually even be more energized to post more.
really,
Because she's
There
like,
are women who
No.
yeah, see, they want that
Look at
attention.
it like this. I've realized that people have every human's desire is to either be loved or to receive appreciation or attention. So most people will actually post those things for attention. I usually would take this kind of pictures, but only my partner would have the pleasure of getting to see them. The rest of you will never get to see them.
she's
masturbating with random pictures on the internet.
wife.
Yes, but don't people watch porn? Or there's that guy who really likes you and he fantasizes about you, but he can't have you. But at least if he sees your cleavage, he's like, damn. At
Let-
least,
let me use it
he's
for
living
solo time.
vicariously. Yeah, they're like, if I can't get it, at least I can imagine. So they have to, yeah. So Mimi, I don't do it, but if I'm in a
But do you
relationship,
think
I
that
guess
women
this-
always think about this before they post? Like,
Yes.
a man could use my photos
Yes.
to wank.
And then you see after that you, and let me ask you, Jagero, don't you realize that women who post a lot of those have most followers?
Yeah.
They have most followers.
Like I always tell guys.
They could be doing to actually amass the followers, but not attracting
But where they-
masturbators.
but
See,
why they
amassing the
following-
followers is trying to
Yeah.
get attention. Now
Yeah,
you
but
have
I
the
could
attention.
want the attention of having big followers so that brands can look for me, but I'm not posting them so that men can wank
But
with them.
Jagero, once you're putting out such photos of yourself, it is obvious, like you don't need to be told, it is obvious that, yeah, like I've seen our friend Rix puts up very interesting posts, and it's a fact. I know that he would probably have more DMs on such days. It is obvious.
And we
do
always
women wank with men's photos?
Yes.
how?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, imagination. You see, you're talking about imagination. Now, let me tell you. Really, sexuality is about your brain. It's about imagination, yeah? You could literally see a woman pass by, she has nyash and you don't think about it. But the minute you start having imagination, so you
No.
probably see a shirtless
Actually,
man,
my question is,
stuff like that,
my
yeah.
question
How come
is,
you're not eating jugu? Utaki kunawa tarimbo?
Hey.
No, my question is,
Where?
no, I would love to know the type of the type of pictures for men that they masturbate with.
Yeah.
Yeah, like ni picha za wanaume wanakaaje?
No. Six pack. Good. Nimekwambia.
Six pack ni lazima.
Nimekwambia enda kwa page ya Rix. Uone vile
But Rix
madem-
is so skinny.
Rix ana dancingi
it's
tu
not
na
about-
nini?
no, he's
Ana dancingi
skinny.
na towel.
No, ona, Rix anakuanga nini? Rix anakuanga he's skinny, but he's got a good body. Period. Anakapua here, ako na six pack, ako moisturized na nyi mmeparara. Mmeparara. And mimi nimefanya experiment, he's my friend, but mimi nimefanya experiment on days zenye Rix amepost those kind of photos. Women are so excited kwanza on Mondays, but men are hating. Why?
So all I'm gonna say
Why are
is,
men hating?
I think all I'm going to say is,
Me
Rix,
to pick.
wherever you're watching this from, fuck you, man. Yeah. Hizi ni standards gani na
On Monday morning. Hata
Hizi-
kama kumeboeka aje.
Eh.
Ukifungua tu hapo kwa Rix Poet, kwisha.
Hey, this question me I don't want to ask.
Which one?
Ask.
How many times have you been sexually harassed?
Many times. Like it's a woman's thing. Like literally everywhere. Like you're either saying I make some random comments. They're like, hey, Nyash is nyashing. So like,
No, but nyashing is not, doesn't really.
let me tell you.
Does it really
Listen,
constitute
no,
harassment?
let me tell you
That's not
something. You see,
sexual
for us
harassment.
as women, like, or rather, let me say as Wendy, I don't usually like it when
Bona, your wine is done.
tu,
Yeah.
fungua
But I
tu.
don't-
I have a screw, like a corkscrew.
Um.
It sounds even worse. I have a
It's
corkscrew.
worse. It's worse. You have a screw. You have a cock.
Yes, a corkscrew.
Yeah.
These people did not sponsor this thing. So, what is it called?
I like sure. This is
Cabernet.
Cabernet, Sauvignon. Then the other one was what was it? The other one was Merlot.
You like wine, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you for bringing them to Dialogues with Jagero. It's a pleasure. You see, women are givers. Nyinyi mnasemanga wasichana watoangi pesa.
Wasichana
No,
ni
let
There are
me
givers.
women
tell
out
you,
there that
Women
I
are
realize
givers,
that
actually.
if a woman loves you, hey.
You know it's the same thing with guys.
If a woman loves
Bana,
Do you know it's the same thing?
Your corkscrew.
you, it's inside the bag.
She came prepared.
She
I
came-
like that.
You know,
I like
this is. You like that, eh?
Are you single?
Wait.
Where? I should. You know, there are lots of women that are telling me that they want men. You know, especially some that come
Could
to
you
my
open
podcast.
this for me?
How do I open this thing?
We just need to. We need to remove it.
My hands are
Remove
sweaty.
the sticker.
Nani,
Okay,
can you
bring.
remove the sticker.
Remove the sticker. Yeah.
There are lots of women that are asking me to give to pair them up.
But let me ask you: do you think that when you pair people up, you bear the burden if it doesn't work? You're a
Yeah, you do.
Jagero.
You actually do. It's a dangerous thing trying to pair people up because if like shit happens.
Just Nani, Blazy. 10 minutes?
No, this
10 minutes
thing.
and then we are done, eh? Aye. Great.
If shit doesn't work out, you'll be
Yeah.
you'll be the one to blame. Like yo,
Yeah,
say
Jagero
pair.
introduced kwa rafiki
But
yake.
as adults, you
You
just
see,
understand that
you remember that story in the Bible, in the Genesis, where God hooked up Adam with Eve.
Alafu akadanganywa. Unaona?
When vile vitu hazikuenda poa, aliambia God, huyu mwanamke ulinipea. It's the woman that you gave me that brought all these problems. Yeah, so the same way, right now if you are like to hook two people,
Yeah,
and then things doesn't work out,
yeah.
they'll come to you like, sasa huyu nani ulinipea? So it's dangerous trying to like try to hook up people. If it happened to God,
People need it. People need hookups. I think as adults, you just need to realize that this person put us together.
Jagam.
What we do after this is now none of his business.
Until your character develops. And even when you just see
But
Jagero, you are
even-
triggered.
Yeah.
No, but even then, you should just understand that, this has nothing to do with Jagero. You need to understand that this has nothing to do with Jagero. Mimi nimepata wasichana kwa internet. Nimepata mwanaume kwa internet. Akasema nataka, like this guy. You going out there, probably you take his number. And then you start doing your thing. If you guys back it up, that's your own fuckery.
In this case, you did not intentionally hook us up. Unajua kama hiyo ya Mungu alimpea
But
Eve.
hey, this is
Alimpea.
Chukua bwana, we are winding
Yeah.
up.
So, what does it feel like to have breasts?
Oh, we've just answered this question.
It's
Yeah.
just normal to have boobies.
Sasa si wewe umesema ilikuwa 90.
No, zangu zilikuwa mzito. They were painful. And you think, see, the thing is women don't even know. Because I've seen now women who have big boobs. It's until we start having these conversations, then they start feeling like, yeah, but they also feel the pain. So, yeah.
Why the fuck do you just stop talking to me out of nowhere and then just start talking to me a week later like nothing happened?
Honestly, Jagero, I don't do it, but I find ghosters very annoying. Why can't you just say, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore and go? Like, it's just so, it's very cumbersome. Like, especially now that we are adults, why is anybody playing games? Like, why is anybody ghosting? If you want to be gone, be gone. Be
This
gone.
guy is a ghoster.
You ghost people. It's a very bad... You ghost people.
I don't ghost people.
You don't?
I don't ghost people.
Ghost mule.
I just know I become less communicative, but I don't ghost you.
Why can't you cut ties? Like, the healthy thing to do as an adult is to say, hey, we have been hanging out or we've been having a thing. However, I don't think I want to move further with this and then be gone. But when you ghost people, you put them in a lot of constant anxiety, and then they're asking themselves, what did I do wrong? Is anything wrong with me? I find ghosters very annoying. And then then they go wanachapa character uko inje, then they come back.
Yeah.
There's a lady I was talking to who I was like, Najua, when you're trying to talk to someone, you're trying to figure out about their past relationships, what happened, and there's a lady that told me a guy just ghosted her. And for like a month, she would walk on the streets talking to herself. It's like she had gone mad. Because the guy never told her why. She can't figure out why. The guy just disappeared.
I think it is not a good thing to do.
Did you ever hear that song, Heranya Lusandi?
Yes, yeah. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing to just run away, to take off like that. It is your time to pick.
So you would rather you tell them in advance that, hey.
It is difficult, but I think
it's
important.
the adult thing to do. Then there's this one that says, why the hell do you shower with the temperature so high? I can't even touch the water. All
That's
the temps.
my wife, man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
some
women.
women shower at.
But why?
How has your skin not melted off? I love hot water. It's either hot or cold. It
It's
can't
too
be in
hot.
between.
It's too hot.
It's all women.
Like it's too hot.
But Jagero, do you know the thing I do? You see the bidets. Do you know what people are doing? What people are doing with the bidets?
You masturbate with them.
Yeah,
With hot water.
not with the hot water, but with water from the bidets. Like for me, a bidet is just normal. I use bidets in shows that women are using bidets too. Yeah.
Hey, man.
No. Let's get back
Because of
to
the pressure.
Let's get back to the hot water.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn your skin. Because if you get into the shower straight after like your woman was there, the water will literally burn you.
You
Yeah.
don't go to saunas, to spas, maybe.
I did, but it's not hot. That hot. It's not that hot.
The temperatures you guys put on the shower
It is
is
too,
too
high.
high.
Like my
It's
my
too
wife's
high.
water, like it's
But
too
you
hot.
people-
It's really too hot.
I think that I've realized that the hot water at home is different from hotel room water. There's something about hotel room water. I don't know. Like if you go to a proper hotel, there's a thing about the shower heads. Like there's a lot of water, and even if it isn't that hot, it feels very good. But the one at home,
Kidogo sana.
it's kidogo. So I think women like probably make it hot in an attempt to have a good experience. I don't know.
Good experience. By
Yes,
burning
a
your
better
skin.
experience. We don't burn.
Okay. So how do I bring up things that I would like to change about your sex styles, like without hurting you?
This question is for men.
It is.
Is it?
I think
It
it's
is
for women.
For women still.
Oh yeah,
women.
it is.
Yeah.
I probably look out for time. Like I don't just bring it up randomly. I also don't bring it up during the like when you're basically being intimate. I would bring it up afterwards. And I think I would also ask questions. Like I would ask questions. Do you think that this is becoming mundane? Don't you think that we could do this? Don't you think like I would do it in such a way that I don't make you feel like you're doing it badly, because apparently men are very sensitive.
No, but I think as a guy, I don't really have to like
You just do
bring
it.
this. During
As a man, you just do it.
when we are like being intimate, that's when I try to like initiate those styles that I think will be interesting.
What does you say? What does you say?
Does your cycle feel like a runny nose but in your lady parts?
Does it
I have
feel
a very short cycle, so really
2 days?
2 days, and I hardly ever feel like I'm having my menses anyway. It's just like I get this pain for a few hours, just like 2, 3, 4 hours, then we are done. It's usually not a big deal for me.
A lady told me that it feels like warm water gushing down. Yeah. It feels like warm water gushing down the vagina.
Where? Okay.
This one you already answered. Do you play sometimes with your tits?
Now you tell us, do you play with your teeth? Because
tits?
apparently men have nerve endings on their own nipples.
No, we don't play with our tits. Maybe you should ask, do you play with our balls?
No,
Yes.
but if you're having if you're being intimate with someone else, do you usually feel pleasure when they pleasure like your nipples as well?
Let's follow Banga to answer.
No,
Mbona utaki kuanza?
but she's right about the
It's
the
true.
men tits having nerve endings, because sometimes you could just
I don't like it.
unaweza kuwa tu na mind business yako ka scratch kwa
Is it that Jagero, is it because you
Kiguza.
think that it's something women are supposed to receive?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like also
yeah,
I'll say this here. Do you know it's so sad that men also have a lot of nerve endings like in their anus, but they
I hear that a lot,
They
but
avoid it because they think it would look like they are gay.
It's gay.
But then I ask people, isn't like
but
isn't
the
no,
nerve endings is to feel good
let
when
me
you're
let me
pooping.
let,
It's
no
not-
let me ask you, if you
Yeah.
kiss a woman, isn't it a straight thing to do? If you kissed a woman, isn't
Yeah,
it
it's a
normal?
straight thing to
but
do.
if you kissed a man, it would be gay, right?
Yes.
So if a woman is like rimming you, why do you think that it looks gay yet it's a woman doing? If it was a man doing it,
no, I will still don't.
I'd be like, why
I
you
will
gay?
still not want a woman to go anywhere near my ass.
But if they're going anywhere at the front, why wouldn't they go behind?
No,
No.
it's just one of those things, man. Yeah.
You see why you people are suffering? You're suffering because you are fearful.
We are not suffering.
Look. The ass is meant for
It's
something.
good, trust me.
Ah,
But now the problem is you'd have to find out on your own.
Wachana na hizo story bwana za
so you want us to start letting women shove a few toys in our
Not
asses?
toys.
Eh.
They
Or insert their fingers.
not their fingers. You
Yeah.
have tongues. You have like whatever works for you. It's pleasurable. You just need to try. But
tongue
again,
in your ass, bro.
You know.
But it's not a man, Jagero. It's a woman.
Oh my god.
It's your partner.
No.
Oh my god.
People are
You'll,
just boring.
you'll do that.
Yes. Why not?
Oh my god. How many? Oh my
My-
god.
You know the way.
Partner,
You know the way a lot of guys out here are so dirty.
No, but isn't your
Use a jet
you just
before
need to
you
be
do-
clean. You just need to be clean.
Yeah, but most guys are not.
But you
clean.
tell them
No,
to
you
go.
just take
to
a
go.
shower.
So for that specific occasion.
But you
Yeah.
people just have random nini when people are not clean. Yo.
No, it
People
can't.
take a shower. That's why when a woman comes to your house, you'd go like, unataka kuoga. Like, it's a thing. Go
Yeah.
take a shower.
Take a shower.
Why are you
Put a
assuming?
jet
Take
in your
a
anus.
shower. Take
Why
a shower.
are you assuming that every time people have sex, they shower before they have sex?
No, you've got
Yeah,
to
like
be
people
clean.
showering before we
People
have
just
sex.
need to be clean, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jagero, you're married.
Mm.
So for you, it's like your sex life iko planned.
Yeah.
Unajuanga on Monday to have sex at this.
Hakuna kitu kama cha hiyo bwana.
Yeah, but
go ahead anyway.
but if you're not married, you're dating. Sometimes you may have sex when you least even expect it.
If it's
Umejipata
not-
tu
if-
mna
if-
have
if
sex.
If it's not planned.
So maybe hata
if it's not-
hajaoga.
If it's not planned, don't go to the anus. That's simple.
Yeah. If it's not planned, don't go there.
Don't go there.
Bana hizo sex zenye hazijaplaniwa ndo zinakuanga.
Come
No,
on.
even the
Yeah.
planned ones are very good because in your mind you
No,
know.
the
Imagine Jagero, you're here right now. Alafu utumiwe tu pop up hivi. Wasema guys, it's over this interview. It's over. Guys, it's over.
hizo planned
I'm
ones-
going home. I'm going home.
The interview
Let
is
me tell
actually
you,
over.
no, let me tell you something, eh?
I've gotten a text.
Ngoja kwanza, eh? You see, I have dated a lady who is not for like the morning glory.
Hey, morning glory is awesome.
And for me as a guy, that's the best time for me to have
3
sex.
a.m. 3 a.m. 4
For-
You wake them up.
Ah,
Ikaribia hadi 6 hapo,
You
eh?
wake them up.
That's the
Hey!
best sex ever.
3 4 a.m. Hakuna makasiriko maneno mingi. It's just relaxation and feeling good.
Yes.
Ah.
So now I had a lady who did not like
Hey,
encourage.
Jagero, you know married people that used to boo game.
Uh-huh.
So you had that song. You had that song here.
What
You
is boo
say
game?
tie ni chape chape. You know they
Yeah.
say wachama pikinwa kalale. So you see married
Yeah.
people, they have to wait until
The
kids
kids
go
go
to
to
sleep.
sleep.
Those are the problems with having
And then
many
you
babies.
become a boob.
That is the problem with having many babies.
But you have a baby.
One.
One who is 10 years old.
So, but you still have to wait until she's gone to sleep before you can.
Let's finish this interview. I have another one. Thank you very much, people of the internet. It was nice having you guys. Please subscribe, hit on that notification bell. This is my friend Wendy.
Yes. Oyugi. Akinyi Oyugi.
Akinyo Yugi, and this is please, we want Lubanga's Nini back. Until another episode, bye for now.
Okay.